days, I almost got stuck. Rubbish. Sorry. There is like 10% chance it will come before the day. Wow. I'm driving for the first time by myself. I need to go and pick my brother up. On my days alone. Guys, I'm alone. I'm obviously not going to be too distracted. I'm a good driver, okay? I know I'm a good driver. I've been told I'm a good driver. I passed my test, I'll say a week ago. I passed with 3 minors. See, I don't have my own car. I'm driving my mom's car. I hate my mom's car. There is not such a difference. It's just like, it's literally what I would do just alone. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because what the flip. The thing is that because it's school time, it's getting a bit busier and I'm hating that. Because first of all, UK roads are so tiny. My mom's car is big. Like, it's big, it's bulky in the outside because it's a Nissan Juke, but it's so tiny in the inside. But oh my days, I almost got stuck. Better stop, you better stop. Rubbish. I parked so freaking well. Oh Lord, thank you Lord. Hey, it's Ibi. See what I made for my mom? I think I made it a bit too small, so I'm stretching it out with my big head so it fits us. Anyways, after that experience that you just saw, I've just been driving everywhere, and right now we're gonna go to Lidl to shop for some wipes and other things for my little brother and I. And I'm gonna take you along with me. Okay, it's raining, obviously, in the UK. Let's go. I clearly can't drive and speak at the same time, so I won't be talking about my testimony now. Baby, stop. This guy okay? This is my, like, I don't know, like 5th, 6th time, 7th maybe, driving alone, and I really like it. My first time driving was an experience because, I mean, obviously my first time driving alone. I mean, driving in the UK is very challenging. Let's say you just have to have guts to drive in this country. And my point was proven immediately. P.S. It wasn't my fault. Sorry. Why is this guy crossing without looking? Oh, freak. Nah, I want to go home. Nah, I'm going home. It's okay. Nah. I almost run someone over. My question is, why would someone move when a car is moving? Why would someone cross the road when a car is moving? Listen, please. I'm traumatized. After that traumatizing experience, I'm gonna get into the nitty-gritty of how I wasn't meant to take my test and how I almost missed it, but God came through. Okay, so let's rewind back to around 10 days before my exam. Sleeping, it was in the morning, and my mom had to do something and she needed my proof of address, right? Provisional driving license in the UK is a proof of address, and I was so tired that I just gave it to her. So I just took it from behind of my phone, from my phone case, and I just gave it to her. I could have given her any other thing, any other letter, but I was tired. I just couldn't be asked getting up and looking for something else and giving it to her. So I just gave her the first thing that I had, which was my provisional license. So I gave it to her, right? And less than 5 minutes later, she comes back to my room looking for it. And at this point, I was tired. She's come to my room like 3 times. I was like, what do you need? And then she was like, oh, I'm just looking for the driving license. I'm like, but I just gave it to you. And she's like, yeah, but I thought I left it. Yeah, I don't know where I left it. And she was already late and everything. I'm like, all right. So I just looked for another proof of address and I gave it to her. Fast forward to 2 days later, I'm all this time I'm not dipping it. I'm not dipping the fact that it's been lost. I just thought, okay, she just misplaced it. Because bear in mind, all of this happens in a time span of like less than 5 minutes. So fast forward 2 days, I'm starting to, like, obviously I'm thinking about my exam. I'm like, oh, where is my provisional? So I asked my mom, where's my provisional? And she's like, I don't know, since that day that you gave me, I don't know where. I mean, I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? My exam is literally next week. What do you mean you don't know? I'm still not panicking. I'm still taking my lessons. I told my instructor, I'm like, oh, my mom, so casually, because it's in the house. I am so sure it's in the house, right? So casually, I tell my instructor, my mom lost my provisional, and he's so easy panicking because you need it for the exam. Like, if you don't have your provisional, you cannot take the exam. And I'm like, nah, it's okay, it's cool. Like, I told him what happened and how she lost it in less than 5 minutes. I'm like, it's still in the house. In matter of fact, it's still in the first floor. She didn't even make it to the ground floor, so I'm sure it's still in the first floor. So I'm just like looking around, but I'm not really like looking too hard. Like, I'm just I'll find it. Fast forward to about 6 to 5 days before my exam. Now I'm panicking because I can't find it anywhere. I've turned the house upside down. I've looked in my room, knowing that it's not in my room because the provisional did leave my room. I'm looking in the trash, I'm looking in my mom's room, I'm looking in between Bibles, notebooks, everywhere, and I can't find it. Now I'm thinking, okay, I'm fasting, I'm praying, I am fasting, I'm praying like never before. So I was like, all right, yeah, I need to book a new one. Is it gonna come before the day of my exam? So I'm trying to apply online like for a new one, and it's just not letting me. There's a problem with my name. I'm like, everything is nothing's working. Everything is going against me, bro. And I started calling DVSA, I started calling DVLA. So I called DVSA. I was in the live chat for a while, and then the girl just told me to call, and then I called, and then they couldn't do anything about it. So they told me to call DVLA, which is like the driving proper thing, you know. So I called DVLA. I tell them what happens, and then I place my order through the call. Now I'm panicking because they told me that it was gonna come between 3 to 5 working days, but it could take 10 days. I'm almost crying. I am stressed out, almost crying in the phone. Be like, is there any way I could make is there any way you could? Because my exam is literally in 4 days, 3-4 days, and he's like, oh, we can't do anything about it. And I'm like, okay, right. So at this point, I'm just praying, I'm just hoping, I'm just praying. The only thing I was doing was praying, because physically I couldn't do anything else. I went to post office. The post office one was looking at me crazy, like, oh, we don't handle parcels or anything, which makes sense because I went to, okay, so this was after I placed the order. So it was like, I placed the order on Wednesday, and I went around like, I think it was on Monday or Saturday. I went on Saturday, I think, because Royal Mail, they still work on Saturdays, right? And she was looking at me like, we don't handle that, which makes sense because it's post office, just to post things, not to receive things, right? During all this process, I was like, I already made up my mind that whatever happens, happens. Like, I already made up my mind that God is good and God is in control always, and he has my best interest at heart. And he would like never do anything to, man, freaking getting emotional. He would never do anything to harm me. And I spent so much money in the lessons, and I spent so much money and already failed back in February, which is something I should have said at the beginning. I'm taking it again, and now this happens. Like, there were so many things going on, but I said, you know what, even if I don't get my provisional before the day of my exam, God is still good. God is still to be glorified, because it's good. And if it doesn't happen the way I want, it will happen the way he wants, which at the end of the day, I will like it. So I just left it like that, and then the day of my exam comes, and I'm just talking to ChatGPT because I didn't know what to do. And ChatGPT was like, oh, go to the sorter. I said, smart. So I wanted to go to the sorter on Monday. My exam is on Tuesday. I wanted to go on Monday, but they're already closed because they open from 8 to 10. Yeah, 8 to 10, 2 hours. So I said, and my exam is on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I said, all right, I'm gonna go tomorrow, which was Tuesday, at 8 o'clock sharp. I'm gonna be there. So Tuesday comes, so I get ready. I was super tired. I barely slept. I didn't even study my show me tell me questions, because I really just like, I kind of gave up for real. So I arrived there around 8:30. I was just praying. Oh, I pray that they've not started like shipping things to houses. So I get there. I'm just chilling, because there is nothing else I can do apart from just going, and I'm there already. So I'm just chilling, and then I kind of like knock on the little window they have, And the guy was like, oh, what's your address and your postcode? Right, I tell him. So he checks in his computer and whatever in the system, and it's like, we don't have any parcels for you, love. I'm like, well, I'm not really here for a parcel. Like, I have my exam in a couple of hours and I wanted to see if my provisional already arrived. And he was like, well, I don't know, because there is nothing here, but I can check in the back if you want. I'm like, check in the back if you want, please. Check. He goes and checks in the back. I'm just, I don't know, I was thinking 10,000 things, but I was trying to like calm myself down. Bear in mind, like, I brought my passport, everything, because obviously, like, I would need an ID to collect whatever I need to collect, right? And then I'm waiting. He's still in the back, like, checking. And then I hear he says, do you have any ID, love? I say, ID? Why do you need an ID for? Wait, if you need an ID, that means that. And then it starts like backing away from wherever it was. And then I see a very beautiful brown envelope. I said, God, is this you? I am shaking. I'm like, yeah. I'm looking in my jacket for the, what's this called, passport. And then I'm like, and then I just throw it, and it's like, can you open it, please? I'm like, yeah. I'm shaking. And then he confirms, and then he gives the envelope to me, and I can feel the card inside. I started crying. I said, God, is this you did this? I was so shocked. I called my mom, I called my instructor, none of them picked. But my instructor, the day I told him that I already ordered my provisional and then I was waiting, and then it would take around 3 to 5 working days, he told me, Ibi, I can't lie, there is like 10% chance he will come before the day. And I said, we will see. He's Muslim, I'm a Christian, and I knew God. There is nothing impossible for God. If God does not do it, it's because he doesn't want to, not because he can't. He could bring that provision could have come the exact same day that I ordered it. It could have come the next day. So I said, we'll see. I didn't say anything else. I couldn't even boldly say, oh no, God, because my faith was not there yet. My faith was not there. Like, I couldn't say, no, God will do it. Don't worry, he will do it. I couldn't even say that. I just said, we'll see. So when that happened, and really it did came, like, God beat every single odds. The instructor gave me 10% chance. That I ordered the provision on Wednesday. It got shipped on Thursday. Friday. Thursday does not count. Mind you, Thursday does not count. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is not really a business day. Sunday does not count because that's definitely not a business day. Monday, Tuesday morning. So let's remove Saturday. That's 3 working days, which is what they said. But they said between 3 and 5 working days. That could have come on Tuesday in the evening. On Wednesday morning, that would have been 4 working days. But it came Tuesday morning. It was already in the sorter. I just had to pick it up. Imagine if I didn't go and pick it up. But that's another thing. I had to share this testimony. Change of scenery and the high is back. I love this. Anyway, so that's my story, and to be honest, I really do believe that happened to me to build my faith, and to encourage other people. Like, tomorrow is Sunday and I'm planning to testify about this. I just want to share with I just want everybody to hear about it genuinely, because it's such a crazy experience to me. Like, I've never had this. For me, it's a miracle, and I've never had this experience. I've never had like a miracle happen in my life like this, the way this happened. Like, God beat every single odd. Like, the odds were so tiny, but God is so mighty. And the way this situation also shaped the way I viewed God. I kept reminding myself, God is God. Well, as long as God is on his throne, and as long as God is God and is still reigning, he will always be in control. And God is God and God is good. So that means that is always going to have my best interest at heart. So why worry? And then this situation, it was a very, very tough 6 days. And I cried a lot, I stressed a lot. But even though there is mourning in the night, there is rejoicing and joy in the morning. In the morning, like in the next morning. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be making this video. And if you are in a waiting season or in a season of trusting, I really hope that this speaks to you, and I really hope that this encourages you. Remember that God is in control, and God will never do anything to hurt you, or will not allow anything that will hurt you, that will not glorify him at the end of the day, or that it will not be glorified through your life. For example, now me, I'm glorifying his name because this has happened. Even though it was a really rough 6 days, he ended up well. So if you're in a period of trusting God, of in a waiting season, I will love you to comment down below. I will love you to, you can follow me on my socials and we can speak and stuff. It will be very nice, so we can encourage ourselves in the Lord together like David did. If this video resonated with you, if my story resonated with you, if my content resonates with you, it will be very nice if you subscribed and you follow me. If you don't want to follow me, that's fine, follow Jesus. And if you want to follow me, still follow Jesus. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.